want to ask me?
Would you like a drink? After that drink.
Wait. Tex, could you talk just a little bit louder?
Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, bro. Would you like a drink? After that drink, how about you come and take a ride with me?
I'll take the drink for now. We'll see about the ride later.
They laughed as the band was playing a slow song in the background. Prince and Lynn sit and talk a while, then Prince says,
You ready to take that ride with me?
Yes, let's go.
they walk out to the car. Prince opens the door for her. Then she reaches over and opens his door for him. Ooh, nice lady. Prince smiles, gets into the car and drives to San Francisco to Coit Tower overlooking all of San Francisco. It's a beautiful night. The stars are out. Prince is mesmerized by her beauty and says to her,
One day, we can make some Jackson.
Man, I just met you.
Wait. Please.
Oh, still up?
Yeah. Plus the door came on.
One day, we can make some Jackson.
Man, I just met you.
they sit and talk for a while, then Prince drives hard at work. Prince stops by a few of his dope spots, Tip's house, to pick up the money that they have made. He tells Tip,
I'll be back to bring you some more dope after I pick up my girl.
Interior Prince House Day.
Prince goes home and puts the money he just picked up in his safe. Prince goes home and he takes the money that he just picked up and puts it in his safe. He decides to rest a while. He gets up, takes a shower, changes his clothes, and grabs his briefcase, which contains a kilo of heroin in it.
Exterior Prince House Day.
He gets into the car not knowing where the two undercover police is. He gets into his car not knowing that there's two undercover police officers behind him. As Prince proceeds to pick up Lynn, he makes his way to her school.
Exterior Washington High School Day.
Just as he's getting out of the car, he sees the undercover agents. One's black and one's white. The officers jump out of the car as Prince opens the briefcase, trying to get rid of the dope before the cops can get to him. Before he can get rid of it, they grab him and throw him up against the car.
What the hell are you doing to him? Let him go. Y'all always picking on blacks. Why don't you go find the white motherfuckers in big places to fuck with and bust them?
Shut up, you little tramp. We know you're in it with him. And guess what? That's called conspiracy.
Get them out of here and down to the precinct! They take off with Prince and Lynn. To Park Street Police Station, where Lynn later gets released, and they transport Prince to 850 Bryant to be booked.
Exterior 850 Bryant Day.
Prince serves 30 days before he's bailed out on a $100,000 bond. It's about 3 p.m. Christmas Day when Prince is released. Fillmore Slim is waiting for Prince downstairs at the 850 Bryant precinct in his custom-made Excalibur, black on black with gold trim.
You know.
Yeah. Prince smiles with relief, glad to see someone is there to pick him up. And as they get into the car, Prince says,
I really thought they had me this time. I'm due back in court in March, but enough of that. What's going out there in them streets?
Well, Prince, the reason I picked you up myself instead of your girl China doll is because I need to talk to you about what's going on with me. I'm on my way to do a federal sentence for tax evasion and transporting women across state lines. They gave me 10 years, but I could be out on a third of that time in 7 if I stay out of trouble and work. But enough of that. The real problem is who is going to take over my empire while I'm gone. The only person I figured I could trust is you. I have been grooming you for a while, and I love you just like if you were my own son. Who knows? You just might have been mama's baby and daddy's maybe. No disrespect, son. I am having a meeting this week at the mansion. Some of my boys think I'm going to leave one of them in charge, but my chess moves will be you.
Well, let's get busy, baby. Let's do this shit.
Handle that. I made you an appointment at Teresa's barbershop and the Taylors. I'll have your car brought to you.
Thanks, Godfather, for all you taught me. I will make you very proud of me and richer than you are today. By the way, while I was locked down, I met a man who told me how to make a bigger profit in cocaine.
See, I knew you was that right nigga for the job.
Exterior barbershop day.
Fillmore Slim drops Prince off at the barbershop and has his car brought to him.
Interior Taylor day.
After leaving the shop, he heads to the tailor. To the tailor, picks up his, after leaving the shop, he heads to the tailor and picks up his suit.
Interior Prince's house day.
Prince heads home where China Doll is waiting for him. As Prince walks in, China Doll runs to him and they embrace. China Doll.
Oh baby, I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay?
Yeah, baby, I'm fine. Are you okay? What happened to your face?
China Doll begins crying and begins to cry, telling Prince what happened the night she was robbed and beaten.
One night, Tip called the house about 10 p.m. That day, I gave him five ounces to sell. He said he was finished with that, the 5 ounces, and said he had a sale for some more. I told him I was in bed and tired, but he said I should take care of this business because, you know, you might need that money for a lawyer. So, okay, you know, he came over. And when I got here, I opened the door, and 2 men pushed him on the floor, and they tied him up. They then turned to me and said, "Get that dope and the money, bitch, before we blow your pretty head off." I refused at first, then they hit me across my face and on my head.
That's enough. Tip set you up, and that motherfucker's gonna pay for what's worth his life. And his bitch, too.
Furious from what China Doll just told him, Prince calls Fillmore Slim to tell him what happened, and he tells him to meet him at the house and bring the boys. Fillmore, Donut, and Double J, they pick up Prince. Fillmore tells Prince,
I canceled a meeting for tonight so we can go handle this business.
Cool, because all of the niggas gonna expire tonight. I want to kill them all before 11 o'clock news come on.
Prince, Fillmore, Donut, and Double J, all dressed in black with ski masks on, they go to find Tip.
Exterior Tip's house night.
As they pull up to Tip's house, they circle the block to check out the area, then they park. Prince then tells Double J and Donut,
Get out the car. Donut, you go on in the block, and Double J, you go to the other end and watch out for the police.
Fillmore Slim and Prince get out. Prince goes to hide on the side of to the side of the door as Fillmore knocks on the door. Trudy, that's Tip's girlfriend, yells,
Who is it?
It's chocolate, baby. I need some dope tested.
Hold on, baby. Let me put on a robe. Please don't leave. Mama needs it fixed. I'm coming.
Prince and Fillmore look around to see if anybody is around. Trudy finally comes to the door and opens it. She is shocked to see Prince.
Prince. How did you get out, sweetheart?
Don't worry about when I got out, bitch. Where your backstabbing ass man at?
Why, Prince?
You know why, bitch. You and your dope fiend ass nigga had my woman robbed and beaten and almost took her life. Where that nigga at?
In the bedroom, sleep.
Fillmore, handcuff that bitch to the icebox.
As Fillmore is handcuffing Trudy to the icebox, Prince goes into the bedroom to find Tip. Tip is sound asleep in the bed. Prince walks up and slaps the pistol upside Tip's head. Tip jumps up, half asleep, and Day is asking, "Oh my God."
Wait.
Do you have a Tip?
Tip's not here?
I didn't hear anybody speak up, so Tip. We had a good roll going.
Oh my God, what's going on?
Thank you. When Tip sees Prince's head, he panics.
Man, Prince, my main man. I didn't do anything to China Doll. I just wanted some dope for me and my woman.
What happened to the dope China Doll gave you to sell?
Man, we used it.
So you set my woman up. You responsible for what they did to her.
Prince hits Tip in the head with the pistol again and drags him into the kitchen. Tip's mouth and ear is bleeding. He is placed in by his woman, who is still handcuffed to the icebox.
Please don't kill us.
I'm not gonna kill you. I just need the names of the niggas who slapped my woman around.
Okay, Prince, just don't hurt us. It was my buddy man and his brother Allah.
Prince and Fillmore look at each other and Fillmore says,
I know those two low-life snakes, and so do you, Prince.
What's the address, Tip?
Mac lives with his sister at 1500 Edie Street, 15th floor, first door. When you come off the elevator, please don't hurt my sister, man, and her kids.
I don't touch kids or babies. It's against my morals. Where the other nigga live at?
Outlaw lives at 1200 West Street with his grandmother.
Shut up with your stupid ass. He's still gonna kill us.
Prince shoots Trudy in the chest, and once between the eyes. Damn. Prince shoots Trudy in the chest and once between the eyes. He falls down to her knees, still handcuffed to the icebox, is by his word.
Oh my God!
Tip then tries to make a run for it, but on the way over to Out, Fillmore circles the block a few times, finally letting Donut and Double J out of each corner. Fillmore parks the car around the corner. Prince and him and Prince get out of the car.
Exterior, Outlaw's grandmother's house, night.
When they get out to Outlaw's house, Prince rings the doorbell. Outlaw's grandmother yells down,
Who's there?
It's me, Grandma Mac.
and she buzzes him in. Outlaw's grandmother, who's about 80 years old, is thinking she buzzed up her grandson, Mac Major. Prince and Fillmore walk up the stairs, and they enter into the living room, where they see Outlaw's grandmother sitting in a rocking chair watching TV. And Prince says,
Hi, Grandma.
Outlaw is in his room.
well, see, the important part of this, she never looks back, she doesn't look back to the center. Prince and Fillmore walk into Outlaw's room. Outlaw is too busy shooting up to notice them enter. He's in the middle of a nod when Prince asks,
Say, man, what's up?
Prince, what you doing here at my grandmother's house? Thought you was in jail.
You thought wrong, motherfucker. You robbed to beat my woman, you gonna pay.
Prince, Diamond. I swear to God I didn't touch your woman. It was Max and Tip's idea.
If you didn't touch her, nigga, you should have.
Prince, please don't kill me. I'm all my grandmother had.
And if you all she got, she must not have much, nigga.
damn. Prince takes a pillow and places it over Outlaw's face, then shoots him in the head. Prince and Fillmore leave without the grandma ever noticing. They pick up Donut and Double J and head back to Mac's house.
Interior, Tip's sister's house, night.
Prince, Fillmore, Donut, and Double J going up the elevator. Donut knocks on the door while Prince, Fillmore, and Double J are still standing on the side of the hallway.
Who is it?
It's Outlaw.
Tip's sister opens the door with her baby in her arms. Prince pushes his way through the door into the living room. Tip's sister, terrified, yells,
Please don't hurt me and my kids.
terrified.
Okay. Please don't hurt me and my kids.
Fillmore grabs her and pushes her onto the couch. Matt comes out of the bedroom into the hallway. He sees Prince and his boys and yells,
Motherfucker! Baby, don't be my heat. Whore!
An 18-year-old girl comes running out of the bedroom and throws Mac a gun. He shoots at Prince and misses. Prince dives to the floor and comes up shooting, hitting Mac in both kneecaps. The girl begins to scream and cry.
All you bitches shut up.
Prince, Double J, and Donut drag Mac into the bedroom while Fillmore watches the girls in the living room. Prince tells Double J,
Go look around the house for something to tie this nigga up with.
Mac, bleeding from his gunshot wounds,
Nigga, it wasn't me. Prince, I didn't do it.
Y'all picked the wrong nigga's woman to beat and rob.
Double J comes back with the telephone cord and the duct tape to tie Mac up with it. They use the duct tape to tie his hands, feet, and cover his mouth. Prince tells Double J,
Go watch the girls and tell Fillmore to come in.
Fillmore comes into the room and slices Mac's throat. Damn. Then Prince tells Donut.
Grab the sheets off the bed and rock this nigga up.
They wrap him up in the sheets, and then Prince yells to Double J,
Duct tape them bitches' mouths and lock them in the other room and go get the car.
Double J does what Prince tells him to do. He brings the car around just as Prince, Fillmore, and Donut are carrying down Mac. They put his body in the trunk of the car and drive off to the Golden Gate Bridge. On the way there, Prince says,
Woo! Man, it's been a hell of a night. By the way, Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
They laugh, light up another joint, have some coke, you know, face shit there. Take a little drinky.
Exterior, Golden Gate Bridge, night.
As they pull under the bridge, they stop, Double J, Donut, and Fillmore pops the trunk. They take Mac's body out. Just as they get ready to throw him over, a car passes by. They panic, throw him over quickly jumping into the car and speed off.
Exterior, Prince's house, night.
Fillmore drops Prince off back at the house, where...
Interior, Prince house, night.
Okay. China Doll is waiting, dressed in a red, sexy red... Really? Sexy red silk see-through gown. The lights from the Christmas tree are twinkling. China Doll is lying next to the fireplace and has a Christmas tag.
Read it. Puts his finger over her mouth and whispers, I love you.
I love you too, baby.
You want to wait till Doug comes back in the room?
Yeah, we can.
What do you think about it? You guys want to listen?
It's up to Ma'am.
It's
Ma'am, what do you say?
Doug's film. I think we should. Who's on the scene in Betrayal Hill?
Exterior, Betrayal Hill, night.
Jill?
Thanks, Bob.
So you.
Thanks, Bob. I'm here at Betrayal Hill where a man and a woman were found shot and killed in their home. Police say that there's no leads on how or why this happened. They're asking anyone who has information to contact them at 555-5555. Now to you, Mark.
Very good. We have a Mark.
Yeah.
Mark.
Thanks, Jill. I'm here in the 1200 block of Webster where an 80-year-old woman found her grandson shot in the head in his bedroom. Miss Taylor, can you tell us what happened?
A man came and rang the bell. When I thought to believe, who I thought to believe was my other grandson, I buzzed him in. Never looking at him, I went back and sat down in the living room to watch TV and told him that Outlaw was in the back. I didn't even see him leave. When I went back to check on my grandson, he was lying in bed with a pillow over his face dead.
So you never saw or heard anything?
No. I hope you find whoever did this. He was a good boy. He never hurt nobody. My grandbaby.
Thank you, Miss Taylor. Now to Leslie at the Golden Gate Bridge.
Thanks, Mark. Hi, I'm Leslie Brooks. I'm standing here on the Golden Gate Bridge where a body was found under the bridge, bound and gagged. Police saying that they got a call earlier from a lady who lives in the 1500 block of Eddy Street, saying 4 men had broken in, tied them up, shot her boyfriend. Police are led to believe that this is the body of that man, although no identification has been made yet. Police say they got a second call from a passing driver who said she saw a gray station wagon stopped on the bridge. 2 men were standing outside the car, tossing over what could have been a body. Details are still sketch, but police are asking anyone who knows any information about any of these murders to call the SFPD at 555-5555. Now back to the studio with Bob.
I'm just going to say it. Awesome reading. Awesome reading. Yeah, I also want to tell you, as Central Casting taught you well, dude.
Do you do sports?
Okay, so Prince turns off the TV, then China Doll smiles and holds Prince tighter.
I love you, baby. I would never leave your side or betray you.
I know, because if you did, I'd have to kill you.
Prince laughs.
That's not funny. I take you serious when you talk like that.
Prince leans over and kisses China Doll and picks up the can of whipped cream. He sprays it all over China Doll's body. Yes, sir.
Just a second. Our time has run out in this room, so we have to move upstairs to Suite D. Suite D.
Okay.
It's a much smaller room, you guys.
Okay.
You go question Miss Taylor, Officer Pitt, you question the 2 girls, and Officer Ham, you question the witness from the bridge. Somebody has to know something about the identities of the persons or persons who are involved. While the police are interrogating the witnesses, fade out. Interior, 850 Bryant, night. There are 25 policemen at their early night watch roll call at Park Station Precinct. It's 1 minute to roll call, 4 p.m. shift. The back door swings open and a man in civilian clothes enter. Bonnie, a fat, bald-headed policeman at the rear table shouts, "Who's Bonnie?"
Huh? Why ain't you in uniform?
Okay. Light duty in the hotline engine.
I'm working undercover. No roll call for me.
Son of a bitch. You sure you're not moving up fast in rank?
If you didn't sit around like your fat ass behind the desk answering the phone, you could come up and rank like me.
Everyone laughs. Bonnie's face turns red hot. He pretends like he didn't hear the remark. After the laughing station becomes quiet because of the sergeant's office door has swung open, Sergeant Henderson and O'Malley enter the room. Henderson is carrying a manila folder and a large square board, from which the car plan will be read. Examples: current crime.
Hi, sir. Right here, sir.
Henderson.
Okay. We have 3 officers. We have 3 new officers with us. Glad to have you men. I'm Sergeant Henderson. This is Sergeant O'Malley.
O'Malley looks just like the big red cop you see in all the old gangster movies. He grins broadly and nods to the new officers.
Sergeant Henderson, before we read the crime, I want to talk about the supervisor's meeting today.
As Henderson thumbs through some manila folders, the 3 new officers are gazing around the room, looking at several maps of the Park Station Division, which are covered with multicolored pins that signify certain crime areas or areas of interest. Or
I guess I shoot like a bitch too, huh?
the bartender falls back behind the counter. Prince jumps up on the bar and fires 6 shots into him. Prince sees himself in the mirror behind the bar. In 1980, Prince, now 28 years old, and now a successful business owner, has a massage parlor, a nightclub, and a pool hall.
Exterior church day.
Prince is sitting in his car in front of the community church at Hunter's Point, where he is raised. He is waiting for his mother to come out of the church. The service ends and the people start pouring out of the front doors. Prince sees his mother exiting with the bishop. They are talking, and his mother looks up happy to see Prince sitting in the Rolls Royce watching her. She motions for him to come over here, and he gets out of the car and walks over to him. Prince kisses his mother and says,
"Good afternoon, Bishop."
They shake hands, and the bishop says, "Bishop?"
The streets is going to come back and haunt you. Someday, son, you're going to reap what you sow. And it doesn't have to be on you. It could be on your mother, wife, or children. Any one of them might have to pay the price.
Prince goes silent for a minute.
Okay, Bishop. I'll talk to you later.
Prince, trying to get away, says to his mom,
Are you ready?
You need to listen to what the bishop is saying.
I know, Mama. Let's go.
They get into the car, and Prince looks over at his mother with love as he drives her home to the beautiful house he bought for her in the suburbs of San Francisco.
Exterior, stoplight, day.
He stops at a traffic light.
It's off as night.
2 years pass. Prince, now 32 years old, and things are better than ever. But Vicky begins to fall in love with Prince. Vicky walks in Prince's office one day, and on his desk, she sees a photograph of Prince and his family. Vicky is furious as Prince enters his office. Closing the door behind him, Vicky says,
I can't believe I'm saying this, Prince. I thought you loved only me. I thought you gave up your stupid family life for glamour and excitement and elegance with me.
Vicky, sweetheart, I'm sorry I have to tell you this. I learned a lot from you, and I love what you've done for me. But I'll never said I was going to leave my wife and kids for you. It's just business.
Just business? You stupid son of a bitch. Who do you think you are talking to? No one makes a fool out of me. No one quits me and survives. You should know that.
Thanks for the lesson, bitch. I was taught by the best. The same thing make you laugh, make you cry. Fair exchange ain't no robbery at all. You got paid in full?
Vicky furiously storms out of Prince's office, takes out her cell phone and calls one of her police friends, Sergeant Pitt.
I don't care how long it takes, just make it happen. I have all the information you need on him and all his gang members. Meet me tomorrow morning at Lucky Donuts at 9 a.m. sharp.
I'll be there.
The next day, Vicky meets up with Sergeant Kit. She begins to tell him where all Prince's dope houses are, where he keeps his dope, where all the lieutenants stay, and where the girls are worked from. Everything she knows, she tells him. With the information gathered from Vicky, Sergeant Kit begins to have all of Prince's dope spots raided, shutting all of the businesses down. They begin to haul all of his girls and all the lieutenants in for questioning. They start to arrest some of the dope runners. Without catching Prince with anything, they are still unable to arrest him. But with his business shut down and his people all in jail, no money is coming in, and so his empire begins to crumble. Prince now has to lay low. One day, Prince is at his home in his office while China is downstairs with the kids while they are practicing. Unknowing to Prince that the kids have talent. Prince is going over his books and accounts, which are not in good shape. Prince's phone rings. It's Cash, a friend of his who is in Los Angeles.
Yo!
Prince answers.
Yo!
Cash?
Want me to do that part?
Yeah, somebody do.
Prince, is that you, man?
Did you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
Prince, is that you, man?
Let's start over. Yo!
Prince, is that you, man?
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
Listen, I need some help. My girlfriend April just called me, told me, well, my bad. My girlfriend April just called me. She's up in San Francisco and she said some nigga named Cody Red just robbed me for all my shit.
Cody Red? I know that nigga.
Well, I don't got that script though.
Oh, okay. Where are you reading from?
Memorization.
I remember it.
Oh, okay.
Got a good memory.
Okay. You do? Well, good, because I can't leave LA right now. Can you handle this for me?
Sure, man. I'll look into it for you. Where's the fool live?
He lives in Daly City at 1150 Frankfurt Street, apartment 101.
Okay. Me and a few of the boys will go over there. We'll handle this shit. Don't even worry about it. We got you.
They hang up, and Prince gets on the phone and he calls Double J and his little brother Daryl. He tells them that he needs to take a ride with them to go and handle a nigga for a friend of his. Daryl and Double J get strapped up and they go to pick up Prince from his home. They take a ride over to...
Yes, we have. Please give me the verdict. To the clerk to read to the court. Defendant Prince Diamond, please stand up.
Prince and all the co-defendants rise. He looks back to China Doll and his family. They're all crying. He frowns, puzzled. He doesn't know that it's because of Ronnie Jr.
We, the grand jury, find enough evidence to indict Prince Diamond, Doc Johnson, John Colbert, Lou Vegas on criminal counts 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Wow. These charges carry a life sentence, so no bail will be set. Because of the extenuating circumstances, is there anyone who would like to say something before I set a court date on 1 year from now, today? We haven't even been found guilty yet. And we got to do some time. Yes, I got a lot to say. Have your say, Mr. Diamond, but please keep control of yourself.
Before answering the judge, Prince shakes off two marshals' hands holding him. He then approaches the judge's bench and stops and turns around to face the crowded courtroom. With a voice filled with knowledge beyond his criminal mind.
Set my black slave brothers free from all your American warehouse jails. I say that because we are not the author of crime and corruption. White America is. There's no black man in this world who can bring a freight liner of cocaine through customs from Cuba. On the white man. And I say that because he controls the custom line. Millions of guns are being made every day in steel factories owned by the white corporate America They put drugs and guns in black communities to keep fighting and killing one another. Then they put us in jail so that they can get free slavery. To me, this is a sign of slavery. The deck is stacked before we can play the game. It makes me want to cry when I think of what drugs and guns have done to me and my neighborhood. I've seen 7, 8-year-old children wandering aimlessly through the streets of San Francisco's ghettos at 11 p.m. at night with no one caring about them, no place to go, nothing to do. They were trying to sell a rock or two because their parents were hooked on crack with no food in the house. I seen a schoolboy jogging around the track every school, after school, around the track, when a 4-year-old gangster took a shotgun from the trunk of their car and blew his head off. These young guns came from white America's gun factory straight to the hands of our black community. How they got there, I would like to know. I've seen 16-year-old unwed mothers who was prostitute and junkies who lost their babies when she was loaded on crack cocaine. In tears, she confessed to me, I don't remember where I left my baby. I remember the baby who had his ear eaten off by a rat while laying in the crib in a dresser drawer in the projects. I remember 85-year-old black lady on Market Street. I noticed a small crippled blind woman was crying because she couldn't reach into the garbage bin behind the market. I'm starving. Help me reach into that garbage, she sobbed to me. I remember running to my Mrs. Ford store located on Oakdale and Lane in Bayview, Hunters Point, as a little boy holding a $1 bill in my hand and a white patrolman yelling from his patrol car, how come you running, little nigga? You ain't never going nowhere in life. After Prince made his statement.
I'm sorry, I was really engulfed in that last.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. After Prince made his statement to the courtroom, he turned back to the judge. Nothing you can do to me today can even match the oppression and the sadness and the tears and the death that I've witnessed and experienced in my lifetime in the ghetto.
The courtroom broke into a flash of cameras as Prince got a standing ovation from the crowd. The judge was trying to restore order in the courtroom with a little success. He shouted to the U.S. federal marshals,
remove this young man from my courtroom now.
When the judge said this, Prince's 8-year-old son screamed out with tears in his eyes.
My dad is innocent. He was set up. Don't take my dad away from me, and my mom and my brothers and my sister.
Prince looked helplessly as he was let out in chains.
Interior prison night.
Prince is now inside his prison housing unit where a small group of prisoners are watching television in a lobby area. They look up briefly from their television program to give Prince a measured look, as if to say, I wonder what he's in for. Then Prince briefly looks at the television. He sees the video replay of Prince Jr. being shot by a Korean store owner in Los Angeles. Slow motion.
Interior church day. Although I didn't know the young man that lay here before me today, I do know his father, Prince Diamond, who called me from a prison cell and asked me to minister over his son today because he could not be here today.
The church is full. One side is for the stars and the family members. China Doll and the kids, mother, father, Too Short, the other musicians. The other side includes Vicky Von King, Sergeant Kit. The huge choir is dressed in white and gold and is singing, We've come to the end of the road. San Francisco Street, yeah. Car is driving down the street with Prince inside. He looks to the left and to the right and sees sharpshooters on the roofs of buildings, and at every intersection traffic is being stopped by the police. When he finally gets to the church, the car pulls up to the curb and the 4 men run around to the side of the car and open up the door to help him out. They are heavily armed. They grab him by the arms and start him up the church steps. Prince is in chains, hands and feet. They open the church doors. He walks in and starts to walk through the confined with the chains to get to his son. When he gets to the casket, Prince looks down at Ronnie, and we pull back from the mirror. Prince is standing and watching himself in the mirror.
Count time! Diamond! Count time!
They gave me the keys to happiness, but they didn't tell me that they changed all the locks. All that glitters is not gold. I reaped what I sowed. To be continued from player to platinum. The Neutron story.
That are not in this actual script that are going to be put in the story. So I just wanted you guys to did you do your Jim? Did you do your part?
You're out in the hall all the time.
Oh, okay. It's a journey. We're getting ready to go on a journey, but on the other end of it, I feel like we can really come up with something that's really worth doing. And I know for women to hear guys hear talk happening like this about women, you know, it's the 70s. In the 70s, a lot of things were said that you can't say now.
Right.
So it's like that part of it, I don't know. They might hate me again for it. But the thing is it's part of history.
It's real.
It did happen. Now all the murders on here, none of the murders are actually true. The thing is that I want you guys to get the film somewhat, get an idea what the film is about, and know that, like I said before, that even if you have a small part, it fits in to the puzzle. Once we put that whole puzzle together, now we're going to really have something, because there's nothing like it. There's nothing going to look like it, nothing going to sound like it, and it'll be able to stand on its own. And the thing is, if we can get this in the theaters, or we can get it on TV, a lot of people will get to see you that would normally see you. And so we can all work together and create a piece that we're, I say proud of loosely, because only because of the language is crazy in here. But it'll be something.
That was the 70s and 80s, man. That was the 60s, 70s, 80s, man.
But it'll be something that your friends won't be able to say that they have something better than, because a lot of people that are famous aren't doing anything right now. And so here we are, coming from nowhere, and we come out and hit the ball out the park. And that's what we can do with this film.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That part right there, man.
Okay, you guys. Let's see. Well, we'll be getting in contact with you to let you know when we're going to start rehearsals. If I don't know what everybody's schedules are, and a lot of people have left, so it's like I would try to. Probably everybody in here has a job, or some kind of job.
What?
We audition for a living.
I like.
I know you said when everybody's ready, we're gonna start shooting, but do you have like a goal date in mind?
Yeah, I'm really, honestly, I had to keep pushing it back a little bit, because I was hoping to be able to shoot by the middle of April, but the thing is, right now today is, what's today?
April 5th.
4th and 5th. April 5th.
Okay.
Another week.
Okay, now, honestly, if this was a Hollywood production, they would drag it out. I mean, they really would. But the thing is, you guys, we're not pretending here. We're not pretending to be actors. We're not pretending to be directors. We're not pretending to be filmmakers. That's what we are. And the thing is, if we all apply ourselves, it's not going to take long before you're ready to do the film. So
I have business from the 12th to the 19th.
Okay, that's fine. Because it's not going to be before the 19th that we actually start shooting this film. I'm pretty sure. It'll take probably at least 3 weeks.
How many weeks?
About 3 weeks of us getting to know each other, getting to feel the idea of what I have in my head for those characters, because
gathering that you bless us to partake of, Lord. this man's lifestyle that was, wow. It's amazing, Father. We just ask you, Lord, that you just bless everyone here. Bless them with traveling grace to and from each and every direction they have to travel. Getting in there safely and swiftly, Father. And we thank you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior. And everyone said,
Amen.
Right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless your journey.
I'm Jewish, but man, we're gonna keep it. But all you gonna do is we're gonna keep it 10 toes down. We're gonna keep it home square, Cadillac door shut. Go get your grind on, man. Come on back. For real. I know this shit got, I don't know, but